Hello, my friends. Coming to you live from the snow patch. It's lovely out here today. Absolutely gorgeous. All that white stuff, I love it. Now, I want to talk to you today about surprises. What does it mean when you hear the word surprise? Is it something that is just like, it gives you this happy feeling in your gut? Or does it trigger you? Spoiler alert, I'm going to talk about both. But before I do, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. It is super simple. The right-hand corner, you'll see a subscribe button. Hit it. Then hit it again, because there will be a little black bell there, and that will let you know about all the new videos that I produce and send out. You will be first to know, because it'll roll right through to you. Okay, so let's start. Surprise. Surprise! Okay, now that you've heard me say it, what do you think? How do you think about it? What do you think about surprise? Does it give you this feeling of joy that you felt when you were a kid? Or does it make you triggered because there's something inside you that just doesn't like surprises? Jesse, I can't stand surprises. Why? I just don't like surprises. Why? Is it because you feel like you just don't know how you feel about it because it's unknown? Well, that's part of it. Okay. Is it because you are unable to control the outcome? Now we're on to something. Is it the inability to be able to control the outcome, so much so that you feel that you want to make sure that anyone that wants to do something for you that is happy or that is meaningful should know that you don't like surprises, and they should just tell you. They should just tell you before they do something for you. Come on. Where's the spice of life? Where's the spice of life, man? People are going to do things for you. And it's nice to be able to have those moments where people have thought about you, and that thought or feeling is represented by something that they want to give to you. And maybe give to you the experience, the gift of experience. Isn't that nice? The gift of experience. So let's change that. The second part is, there was one time in my life where I felt like I wasn't able to receive surprises. And that was in university. That was in university shortly after high school. And it was a time in my life where it was tumultuous. And it was like that because it was a transitioning time from high school to university, and there's so many unknowns, and I'm going to live on my own, and what do I do? Oh, there's girls. Oh my gosh, there's new friends. There's no guy friends out there. Oh, there's going to be so much homework. There's going to be exams, finals. What do I do with that? I didn't do well in high school in finals. How am I going to do this? Like, just lots of stuff. Lots of surprises. But let me tell you something. That was the only time in my life that I felt like I couldn't receive a surprise. Why is that? Is that because it was a time in my life where I felt like it was the feelings that I had at that time affected my ability to receive? Yes. Yes, it was. It was exactly that. Because here, I'll toss this one out there for you. In my early childhood, never had I had reactions that were negative. Although there were a couple, I'll be honest, there were a couple, but I'll talk about this in a minute, where I wasn't able to receive something that was just so wonderful, or a surprise that was just really good. Now, there were times in my life where I received things, or my brother received things, that I felt jealous. Now, that is a true thing, but that is also a program. Here's why. You feel inferior. You are feeling inferior because you feel that it should be the same for you or better. and you feel like you're losing, or you just feel like you're being left out. And that isn't the case. That isn't the case. And I'll tell you why. Because you have to give yourself that. You have to give yourself the feeling. You have to give yourself permission to be able to feel good. You have to be able to give yourself love every day. Every day. And I talk about carving out that 1 hour every morning. First thing, hello. That's where it all starts. That's where it all starts. And there are, I'm sure, for many of you, there have been traumatic experiences where you have, where somebody has been, where somebody's died, or there's been an accident, or there's been a shocking revelation. And yeah, oh my goodness, Exhibit B. The last 3-4 years, I know. But here's the thing. Let's do it different. This is what it's all about. Let's start by doing it different now. Let's take what we know, turn it into an opportunity. Take the experience we had, no longer be a victim of it, tell people about it, act on it, and make it better. Or help people understand what you went through so that they can understand what they went through. Or C, help them understand what you went through so that they don't have to go through it themselves. Or D, all the above. I'd vote for that one because that summarizes all of what I've said so far. Now, there's another part that I want to give to you, and it's rather cool. My wife and I decided that with our children, because I'm in a blended family. Now my wife has an 11-year-old from a previous marriage. I have a 7-year-old from a previous marriage. But we are all one, and they're both my kids. Now, what we've decided when we've told our children about what discernment looks like, we have said, and we instill in them, that it is better, much better, it's much better to be honest. Now, yes, trying to instill that into a child is like, sometimes it's like trying to nail Jello to the wall. However, you got to do it. You got to keep carving out little bits of that every day. But here's what I'm talking about. I'll get to it. We only have surprises. We don't have secrets. We only have surprises. We don't have secrets. What I'm doing is I'm framing surprises in a positive light. Now I'm also framing honesty and truth in a positive light. Secrets, when you hear that, it sounds like the first part of what I was talking about, which is a trigger, doesn't it? So it's all about reframing. It's all about adding the new program. It's all about practicing too, because my friends, it's possible that you won't get this in the first round, but doing this many rounds and practicing only having surprises and not having secrets with your kids. And that's just reframing, but that's also going through it each time when you talk to them. You're talking to them about telling the truth, talking to them about getting it out there with you, the whole story, their day, how that went, asking them about it. And that I love, because it is getting them away from the negative connotations of what secrets are, because there's lots in the world that people add to that and frame that with it. And that's what I want to get away from. Now, is it perfect? No. But I'm getting there. I'm making perfect perfecter. That's where I'm going with this. So, surprises. I also want to touch on this one thing, because some of you, I'm guessing, are just waiting and bubbling, and you want to interject right now and go, "Wait, Jesse, hold on, you haven't talked about this yet." What if a surprise is you withholding for the sake of your benefit and not theirs, and it affects people around you, well, my friends, you have to use discernment. If you have a surprise and you're planning something for somebody, but it's now interfering with other people, and it is getting into the icky stuff where the other person is at an inconvenience because of what you want to do, my friends, that's where you need to use the discernment. Is it serving you, or is it serving you and everyone around you? Can they be a part of your surprise too? Something to think about. And with that, I'll leave it there. Until next time, keep fit and have fun.